Of course, one can never forget a visit to the Galápagos Islands.
I've never been so close to wild animals ever in my entire life.
The magic still is in our common humanity, and it always comes back to connection.
It's nice that we're like a family.
You become a kind of family, and you may never see each other again after this voyage, but we know we were shipmates, and we will be shipmates forever.
There's not many vacations like this. It was a pure joy to be here.
Coming to the Galapagos has been on my bucket list.
Galápagos iguanas were the TV dinosaurs. I'm Neil deGrasse Tyson. I think of myself as your personal astrophysicist, and I've spent much of my later years attempting to bring the universe down to Earth.
My name is Bradley GMUNKowitz, also known as GMUNK, and I am a live-action director and digital artist.
My name is Charlie Duke. I was the lunar module pilot on Apollo 16, the 10th man to walk on the moon, and it was a great experience in my life.
My name is Simona Bunarjeva, or people also call me Simone One, and I'm a graphic artist and illustrator, a maker, speaker, and an educator.
It's been such an honor to be included here on Future of Space. I make films about individuals who push the boundaries of what's possible, be them explorers, be it athletes, be it individuals with like an audacious dream.
Well, this is my first trip, sharing this experience with such a diverse, smart bunch of people. And I've really been enjoying it. I think the most important thing that people are going to carry forward is what they've learned, people that they've met, and this around us. I think, you know, coming here is very special and not easy to get to, and I presume is on some people's bucket list.
Coming to the Galapagos has been on my bucket list, as it should be for any card-carrying evolutionary biologist. Most of the species that I've spent time actually studying the biology of have been cold-adapted species. But of course, we teach about Darwin's finches, we teach about the marine iguanas and the land iguanas, and I actually got to see these animals up close and personal. It's been a really inspirational week.
We've always wanted to go to the Galápagos Islands. And my wife, that was one of her bucket lists, so it was turned out to be perfect. This has been a wonderful week. It's beyond expectations to both of us, so delighted to be here.
You know, one of the things I've really specifically and particularly appreciated about this voyage is not just that there were scientists and artists and, you know, a mixture of people aboard, but this was a curated experience. For me, as a scientist, I had the chance to really kind of richly and deeply hear from the artists aboard.
Sharing my work with someone like Neil deGrasse Tyson or Kathy Sullivan or Beth Shapiro, who are scientists, like hardcore PhD scientists, you know, physicists and astronomers and biologists. And so I just hope they carry like a fresh take on art.
And I will say that I was a little bit nervous about talking about art in front of so many renowned scientists, and I have to say that the scientific crowd also care about art, and it's been interesting to see and discover how they experience it, what it means to them, and shows me once again that art is universal. It's for everybody.
I don't know anything about how those worlds work, what the inspirations that come to them, where do the inspirations come from? How do they deal with those inspirations and find their way into turning that inspiration into a piece of work? And it's exceedingly rare to have the opportunity to get such rich sharing with pros of that caliber from a field very different than yours.
On the Space2Sea cruise, where so many experts are gathered, not only among those who are the invited experts, but we have experts among the voyagers to bring that expertise to people on a voyage where it's the same people each day, so you get to know them. They're not just strangers passing in the night. And what I find joyous as an educator is to see people's curiosity get awakened, not only by my expertise, but the expertise of others brought together on such occasions. That's the secret sauce of the voyage. Damn, that was a good answer. Dang, that was good. Of course, one can never forget a visit to the Galápagos Islands, and it has fully met and even exceeded my expectations. And so for me, the highlight was seeing what I'd only ever read about. You know, you hear about a giant tortoise and like, there it is staring at you in the face. That's a regular sized tortoise.
XL size.
Yeah. These are the giant ones.
Yes.
Okay. And part of me thinks that the Galapagos is a zoo for humans where the natural animals come to view us, because they're just in their habitat and we're restricted where we go. So they just look on, oh, there you go. There's another human, as they point to us. So they know how to behave to attract humans.
They had little bird signs that say, please do not feed the humans.
Exactly. I wonder if they could tell whether we are male or female.
Well,
As a newcomer to the Galapagos, I thoroughly enjoyed those encounters with animals I'd only ever seen pictures of.
I think there's so much that people were given on a daily basis in terms of expeditions out into the wild and interacting with the wildlife and seeing how calm and unthreatened the wildlife was and how peaceful that was to be in nature in such a serene form. Being able to see nature in a state like this is extremely unique and inspiring, and just people will never forget that.
I've never been so close to wild animals ever in my entire life, where they just stay next to you and they're not afraid of you. Seeing animals treat us as a natural part of environment that's not threatening has been really, really touching. And experiencing all this makes you appreciate our planet and humanity and nature so much more.
I think I've come away from this week with a much greater appreciation for the natural world, for the impact that people can have, and also the impact that we can have when we step away and let the planet rebuild itself.
I would want to make sure that others could benefit from whatever is my next voyage. And how many years do I have left? I don't know, but it's not all that many. So I don't want to die before I could have spread as much love of this world as I possibly can. It's been about 10 years. Humans could just disappear tomorrow and all these animals will just keep on. They don't even care. Okay, so the juvenile bird is going after the infant crabs.
yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
The same age.
There's like 1 million crabs there.
You see very small crabs.
Yeah, that crab didn't look like it had a chance.
In its throat.
Why are you applauding the bird and not feeling sad for the crab? Thank you. Somebody has empathy out here. I thought the crabs were especially entertaining, not only in the design and patterns on their shell, but just their behavior. And they were all just busy living their lives.
We saw these humongous tortoises. It was a very special event.
Swimming with sea lions on a snorkel trip was a highlight. Just seeing how they moved underwater, being so close, was beautiful, beautiful.
The seals, is that what they call sea lions? They're so, let me just lay down. Don't bother me for the next few hours. Let me turn a little this way and a little that way. Yeah, I'm here, just keep walking. Is that a sea lion or what?
A sea lion, yes.
Yeah, sea lion? They're the laziest animal I've ever seen. And it's like, wow. I as I get older, most of the time I feel that lazy. So I wanted to just congratulate them for leading a life where they can just chill. That's badass. I'm told they work hard for their food, so they've earned it.
Sorts of fish will end up. There he is. He's the boss.
He's like, hey, move along, the boss.
Oh yeah.
And he needs to
Are these all his pups?
let everybody know about it. And this might not be all his.
Does he know?
And I'm sure he knows. So he's going to stay dominant for about a month. Within that time, he's going to try to mate with all females possible. He wants the future generations to carry his genes.
Yeah, that's the main goal for a male sea lion.
Attention, please. Everybody listen up. This is Charlie Duke. You know, I've been blessed to see our planet from a place very few ever have. And tonight, under this full moon, we're about to be taken on a journey by one of the great musical explorers of our time, Paul Oakenfold.
I'm looking forward to playing this evening. I'm going to play some songs that people are going to know. And I hope that everyone lets their hair down and enjoys himself.
Well, Dottie and I love to dance, and at our age, we're not shy.
People sometimes get wild because it's obviously the full moon.
Got on his dance floor, and all of a sudden I had this glowing cape on me, you know.
Look at that.
It turned out to be a fun thing. Yeah, we really enjoyed it. It was really good.
Did you enjoy dancing to Paul's DJing?
That was okay, but yeah, dancing with the crowd was good.
What's it been like to share this voyage with such an inspiring, diverse group of people? I mean, it's kind of surreal to be on a Zodiac with Neil deGrasse Tyson talking about the cosmos and psychedelics and belief systems, and you arrive and you're looking at lizards and iguanas, and it was my favorite part of the trip, to be honest. It was just a time spent with really interesting people that were so warm and open. Oh, look at that. You're ready. Did you film those turtles just now? It's why I seek I seek humanity at its most pure form. You know, I seek the raw humanity in people and just the genuine expressive nature of people. And I just had so much fun with that and met a diverse group of people and brilliant minds. And you can't really do something like this. This isn't put together ever, so it was a joy, a pure joy to be here and to just go on this adventure with everyone.
You know, I hope people from this voyage go away having seen some common and unifying threads between the passionate expertise of our naturalists, of our guides, who are really all Ecuadorians and Galapagans, and the same, I would say, kind of depth of inspiration and passion that animates a filmmaker, an illustrator, a digital artist, a scientist like Beth Shapiro or like me. So, because there is, I think, there's a commonality of some sort to the inspiration and to the curiosity that propels all of us, but they manifest in such very different ways. So recognizing that the commonality and the depth of our common and shared humanity, those things that we share across all of us as human beings, regardless of our field of endeavor.
Well, I think it's all about connection. It always comes back to connection. I think it's just like really a meditation on what unites us and the things we can find that we share. The magic still is in our common humanity and the ways we can find to connect with people who we really hadn't anticipated.
There has been a few things that have stood out for me, and it's meeting people. It's nice that we're like a family, and I've been enjoying myself.
This connection we built here in 7 days together, it will matter forever. If we encountered each other 10 years from now, you would have that glimmer of, you were on Galapagos with me, and it would be right there again, and the same joy and the same delight of having made the acquaintance and shared this and learned from each other.
I've learned a lot and forgot most of it, but hey, there's a lot to take in and a lot to understand. I'll take away more knowledge than I came to the boat with.
These voyages tick many boxes of what an educator would want to accomplish. People are curious. You feed the curiosity. That curiosity grows. You feed them more. And then your hope, again, as an educator, is that they will remember those encounters, that they become meaningful experiences in one's life.
Everyone who's been aboard ship this week will come away with there will be some moment in particular that they were just dazzled again with a sense of childlike wonder.
There are people who are younger than I am, older than I am, much older than I am here on board. And yes, we can all learn from each other. We have 3 or 4 children on board. And their curiosity it's what more adults need to emulate so that we can live in a world where more discovery takes place. An adult who retains their childhood curiosity is called a scientist. But it's a dead cactus tree.
But if it's dead, then it can't grow. So then all that should be done.
All of that is dead.
But then iguanas, it's like if a human dies.
So let's see how many more iguanas we find around the corner.
You're right.
That's the skin. And then I can still see,
You can still see?
I can still see.
Okay, I can fix that. There.
Still see, I don't know.
We did a panel with some local Ecuadorian kids who go to school in the Galápagos on Santa Cruz, and that was a very special experience. It was amazing to sit side by side with 2 former astronauts, as well as other artists and Neil deGrasse Tyson, and hear the advice they would give to a kid who's in high school on the Galápagos.
What was your favorite part about the trip? I think there's not many vacations like this for people to experience in the world, so I just feel honored to be here and to have interacted with so many interesting people. I think people probably feel the same. The dinners, the conversations on the Zodiacs, the conversations during hikes, the jokes, the laughs, with the myriad of age groups and just everyone. It's just such an interesting flow of conversation for a week in such a beautiful place. So I think everybody had such a great time, and this is gonna be a glow for a while on everyone. It was just an incredible trip.
I can't wait to see what comes next. I know that next up is the Arctic. This is actually a place that is near and dear to my heart, and I can't wait to see how the future of space brings together everything that I know makes the Arctic so glorious and enhances it, just takes it to the next level. It's such a joy to have been able to meet so many like-minded people who are just here to experience the awe of nature, the thrill of discovery, and the joy of the human experience.
I think there's kind of a natural spring force that comes out of voyages like this, that they propel us all forward in a slightly different way, at least a slightly different way, sometimes a wildly different way than it would have been the case if we were still at home this whole week. And that's the wonder of exploration and travel. It's the magic of exploration and travel.
And I'm reminded of a quote from Horace Mann, 19th century educator. I beseech you to treasure up in your hearts these my parting words. Be ashamed to die until you have won some victory for humanity. Not for yourself, but for humanity.
You know, I hope everyone just comes back home and just realizes what a special trip we all went on together. We're really lucky, all of us. We're really blessed to be here, so.
I don't think that makes any difference. What you do in life is how you feel and enjoy. It doesn't matter if you're an astronaut or a football player, or it's let your hair down, enjoy yourself, and cheers.
I will send the fully armed battalion to remind you of my love. You'll be the one complaining when I am gone. Hey. No, don't change the subject. Cause you're my favorite subject. My sweet, submissive subject. My royal subject. Forever and ever and ever.
I do not want to hold cotton at all. Here, you take it. Too much baggage there. There you go. You hold the cotton. Okay.
Wow.